And we're back at the 72 Ford. What are we doing today, Dave?
Today we're putting the carburetor back on. We had it rebuilt. We're going to do a new fuel pump. We're going to put an inline fuel filter, and we're going to run gas through it and see the condition of that gas tank. And if we need to drop the tanks, fine. But at this point, we're hoping to get it running on its own power without starting fluid, and then we're probably going to attempt to put it in gear, see if it actually moves forward or back with the transmission. We have no brakes, but I don't think it's going to roll that easily, so I think we're good as far as just engaging it. And like I said, let it run a little longer, see if we got any more leaks, maybe top off the cooling system, see if it's even working halfway decent. So today is trying to get it to run on its own is the goal.
Okay, let's do it. Freshly rebuilt by a pro. Looking good.
Hoping that there's enough hose before the fuel pump. I want to put the fuel filter before the fuel pump. Mm-hmm. I think I got enough there. And then because we're not going to connect it, up to the carburetor until we know we got good fuel going through.
Yeah.
We don't want to put crap into the new carburetor. Parts.
Where's the fuel pump on a Ford?
Down here.
This side.
Way down underneath there. Underneath the, power steering pump.
Okay.
So I'm not going to pull this plate up. That's nice and sealed, so I don't want to create extra issues. Let's see if the gaskets both the same. So yes, so we're able to rebuild the factory carburetor, so we don't have issues of, changing anything up and having linkage issues or, the wrong jetting and all that stuff. So
looks brand new.
Yep. Okay. Did this, has been doing it for many, 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 many years. So we are looking good. Alright, so that's not in place yet. So Scott's supposed to be bringing 5 gallons of clean gas that we'll put in the tanks. Should be a little clip over there I need. We will get the magnet right now before we go any further.
Go.
Because we know how that goes.
Yep.
And the magnet's used as a installation tool. Okay, so that's that. Seems to me that there should be a stronger spring, which we got right here. Okay, well that's looking good. Not gonna install that. Like I said, until after we flush out the fuel system a little bit. I do need a little extra headroom here.
Yeah, definitely. That helps, huh?
Yeah. So let's just find a good spot for it.
And on the positive of the battery. Here,
Seems legit, right?
that's a cool device right there.
Yeah. An official hood prop. All right. My clip fell off.
Say what?
My clip fell off.
Already?
Yep.
Didn't take long.
Either I didn't get it on all the way or I gotta bend it a little bit. It might be spread open too far. Okay, I think we're on this time. All right, good. All right, so now it's my angle of approach. I think this is the underneath thing. Let me finish this up here. This is broke, I believe. I need to get a new one. I'll make a new one.
What is that?
This is the heat tube for the choke.
Oh.
This is supposed to connect to the exhaust manifold.
Yeah, but there's no exhaust manifold. A header.
It's got the tubes that you can come off of.
Okay.
Even if it was just resting up against it, it's something, but
Yeah.
we'll make it better at some point.
All right.
For now, for what we're doing, we are good. That's a half incher, and then this went to our vacuum line. I don't believe that went up to there. There should be a vacuum line somewhere for the, am I not seeing it? Am I not feeling it?
Is it under the front of the bowl?
Here's where the hose goes, so it should be over there somewhere. Okay, 2 idle screws, the mixture screws. That's all that's there. Ah, there it is. Just couldn't see it because of the choke plate. But now I feel it. There it is. All right, you know what? Let's check that. That's still working. So the vacuum diaphragm in the
Oh,
distributor for the vacuum advance, that diaphragm is still good.
good.
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna leave that off until we pump gas out and see what the condition of the gas is. So now I gotta get under there and do the fuel pump and try to put a fuel filter in line down there while I'm there. So now the bad part about not having air in the tires.
Yeah.
Getting my fat butt under
Fuel
here.
pump is right under the oil filter.
Whew, that line is a little rough.
What's the chain all about?
Where's the chain? Oh, right there. What
Holding the
is?
frame together?
It's definitely got. It's got a turnbuckle right here.
Yeah.
So for some reason, in a way, yes.
The hell?
I doubt if this ever had a plow or something on it to,
Yeah.
but they've got eyelets, a chain, turnbuckles. That is weird.
Very.
I don't know what the reasoning for that is.
Well, maybe Scott will know.
Interesting.
All right, so where is this?
Okay, so here's the fuel pump.
Okay.
This line is ancient, so I got to try to get that off before I even cut it or take it off. I want to see if I have fuel line with me. If I don't, maybe Scott can stop on his way and get some 3/8 fuel line.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I want to put the fuel filter in between here. And we have the new pump because I'm pretty positive that that's not going to survive. Or hasn't survived, I should say. Let me check my stock. Let's call Scott. Just have him pick some up. See what tools I need here. So these are pinch clamps, so I need a pair of pliers. And then my flare nut wrench. So this is what you call petrified. Oh, it's leaking already.
Yeah, I might need to put a pan down.
Yeah, I've got my catch cans.
Oh, you can smell it. Oh, God. You need to varnish your door or something? Good Lord.
Yeah, this stuff is rough. It's more like plastic than it is rubber. Oh, yeah. Smelling good.
Oh, man. And this thing was running off of that.
Barely.
It's still, I didn't think that stuff was still combustible. Christ, man.
So that's loose.
I wonder what these pins are. One on either side as well.
That's factory.
Yeah, but what would that possibly be for? Pulling it down the assembly line?
Possibly, yeah.
Strange. Oh, God. It's like I'm in a furniture manufacturing facility.
All right, so now let's unbolt. Pretty positive that's a 9/16. So I'm going by feel and experience because I can't see anything. Could be a 5/8. Nope. 9/16 as suspected.
Barely get it through here.
One on the loose. Again, just by feel, can't see nothing. I can't get my other arm in there. Let me change my angle of my dangle.
I wish we had smell-o-vision so the viewers could enjoy.
Yeah, they're so missing out.
Oh, they are. Oh, dude. Getting the buzz over here.
So this is not a direct shot, and I'm having some difficulty getting the socket on the bolt. Which means
Is the yellow thing the oil filter?
this?
Yeah.
Well, the orange is the frame is the oil filter.
Okay.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can barely see through a little crevice between the frame and the wheel well.
All right. Let's see. I've got it on there. I might have to switch to a short socket so that I have the clearance off the body of the fuel pump.
Need more clearance, Clarence.
Let's see how this goes. We seem to be doing okay at the moment.
What engine is this again?
390.
This is the 390. And this is basically the same as the 352, just bigger. Same block and all that?
I believe, yes, they're FE blocks. I'll have to look back up and verify. The FE block is the 352.
Ford Edsel.
It's got the the split in the head around the valve cover. In other words, half of it is, or a portion of it is the intake manifold, and then the rest is the cylinder head that the
Oh, yeah.
valve cover attaches to.
Yeah, what a strange design.
Okay, so there's the old fuel pump.
Holy shit, that thing's huge. Or is that the filter on the bottom of it?
Yes, that's part of it.
All right, let's get out of here.
Now I can verify whether that works or not by doing a little plunger on it, but
Yeah, well,
There's
how long is
nothing-
it going to work?
huh?
How long is it going to work?
Correct, exactly. There's no point in not changing it at this point.
Yeah.
Ideally, I would really not like to have to take the fuel tanks out. I'm trying to get this broken hose off of the supply line.
Yeah, I remember my dad having the 352 and us doing an intake manifold, and I thought that was the strangest design, sharing that seam.
Right.
Seems like a point of failure, but I don't really hear people talk about it. So I don't know if it is or not. Leave that in the comments section. If that seam that shares the head and the intake manifold is a point of failure on these motors,
As far as the gasket,
as far as the gasket, yeah,
valve
has
cover gasket.
become a leak. So it'd become an intake manifold leak if that was the failure, right?
Well, it would leak oil. No, I would say more valve cover leak because you have a seam.
Okay, just a valve cover leak.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so now what about my gasket surface here? I need to scrape the gasket off, or did the gasket come with? Well, that's nice. The gasket came with the pump, it looks
Let's take
like.
a look. Yeah, most of it.
Yep, all right. Give me a little scraper, clean that off. Then I'm going to, I need to make sure that the fitting is right on the new one. You know, because the new pump, to make sure it's the right size. And then I'm going to glue the gasket to the pump. Okay, so here's the hose that's...
Yeah. Yeah, that's hard plastic.
Yep. All right, let me verify the new pump. I don't like stepping on that because I'm constantly laying on it.
Oh, it comes with the canister. Sweet.
Just need to make sure that that is right. So I need to go underneath and verify the fitting size. All right. Okay, so that's right. So now we can move forward. So this.
They give you 2 gaskets. Or is there like a block on there?
No, no block. I just give you 2 gaskets.
I expect you to screw this up.
Only once though.
Only once.
Only screw it up once. Workbench. So this is fuel compliant.
Was that fuel pump easy to find? Was it local or did you have to order it?
No, this was pretty common stuff.
In stock, huh?
Yep.
Wow,
Right off the counter.
that's crazy. They still stock this stuff.
It's funny because I did a 65 Mustang this week also, and it needed a fuel pump. And same thing, I just called up. Yep, they had it.
Wow. Think this stuff would just be coming obsolete.
It's just so common though. I mean, I understand what you would think about being obsolete, but
Still a lot
this
of
is
them out
on,
there, huh?
you know, hundreds of different models of cars.
Oh, okay.
So it was probably even though the part number was different, it was the exact, like here's the one out of the Mustang.
Oh my God.
So
It's literally the same one.
this is the only little bit of differences in the arm.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It's so common. This is a 5/16, that's a 3/8.
Okay. And what size engine was in the Mustang?
It's originally a 289, but she had a 302 in it.
Okay.
It's a 65 Mustang Coupe.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice little car. Okay, so this is actually ready to go on. So I do not believe that this is a replaceable fuel filter. I haven't looked into that
Don't even
actually.
break the seal.
No, I'm not gonna. We can experiment with the old one there,
Yeah.
or either one of the old ones. That one does look like it is.
Looks like it takes a tool on the bottom. Both of them do look like it takes a
Yeah,
tool.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so let's put this on. I think I'm gonna put a little silicone on here also.
So you're going from that to a bucket now? So you're not sucking crap out of the tank? Through that thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it into a jar or something. Yeah, so we can look at it like
Yeah.
a water bottle. So he's bringing the gas. Like I say, I want to put the filter before this,
Yeah.
so it's not pumping through this.
Yeah.
And then let's see how good it is. I think I prefer that there's actually gas in it that's gone bad as opposed to no gas in it and then having a rusty tank. I'm not sure which is better though, honestly. That's just my thought process. So looks like right now we're on a stroke on the fuel pump. So I think I want to turn the motor over a little so that I'm not working against the cam. So let me get a socket on here and rotate that around. What size is that? Probably a 7/8. I got lucky when I did the Mustang. It was on the correct stroke where there was no pressure on it.
Nice.
Okay, so the proper size is a 15/16.
In case you were wondering.
All right, let's see how that does for us. That our boy. Oh yeah, much better.
And here comes trouble. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good.
Howdy, sir.
Well. All right, Scott. With the gasoline. Get this thing fired up.
Some fuel in it.
Carburetor's on. Fuel pump's going in.
You don't pour the fuel in yet. Got an open line here to pour right in my face.
Crank it, crank it.
The beer is here.
Okay.
It's like the engineers could have been a little nicer. It's like the bolts, it's not a complete straight shot because of the housing. So with your socket on there, it kind of wedges. So it's just like so unnecessary.
Well, the guy who designed it didn't plan on working on it.
Well, that's always the case.
There's a chain under the frame from side to side. What's that about? With a turnbuckle.
Don't know.
Actually, you need to start
ever
off
seen
by,
that?
do you know what that's about?
Okay.
I have no idea what that's about.
Yeah, you have to take a look at that.
Yeah.
So there's a chain going from side to side across the frame with turnbuckles like it's pulling it together. Or keeping it together.
I hope that's not the case. Too bad Charlie's not around for me to ask.
Yeah.
What's with the chain, man?
Yeah. Looking up.
Beautiful.
Last of the old school guys there.
No kidding. Good old 2-barrel right there.
Yep. Your 2-barrel too.
Yeah, that's your. Keeping it all.
The original just rebuilt, huh?
Yep.
Beautiful.
I'll be damned. Still got the key.
Better have it.
Don't pour anything in yet. He's still wide open.
Coming down!
It's the gas beer bong.
Weird. She don't want to let go.
And use a little WD, huh?
The right key? Yeah. And I knew I had 2 different ones. That's why there is 2 different ones. Wow. Might be one tank today. Well, there's the first little problem.
Oh, you got one. You only need one. As long as the switch works. Bet you the springs inside are just not pulling it in.
Okay, I'm getting dirty. I charge extra for that.
Yeah, but I picked up the fuel line. I wonder if I squirt a little WD in the key slot. I can't get one gas cap off.
That's it.
Doesn't do any good up here. Sit and penetrate for a little bit. I don't remember having any problems like this before.
20 years ago.
Yeah, 17 years ago. I can feel the spring, but it just must not be releasing.
Turn this one. These are on springs. I bet you that's what's happening.
Yep.
Oh, look at it. It's even rebuildable.
Gotta love that.
Is it the same key for both?
Different keys. And it looks slightly different style too.
Yeah.
But it should be similar. I mean, you'd think. Can I start pouring?
Go for it. All right, stop for a second. Couldn't get it to blow back.
I don't know
All
which
right,
I don't know
okay.
which tank it's on.
Do what?
Yeah, that was a good question, huh?
What was the question? Oh, that's right.
It has a manual switch.
So let's open the cab. And let's see. Main. What's that?
That would be behind the seat.
That's right next to the seat on the side. Okay, so it's on the back tank right now, according to this. Can I go ahead and put fuel in both tanks?
So, with the fuel that you just put in that tank, was that the tank that's open?
I don't believe so.
So did you swap it?
Yep.
wasn't able to blow through either one of them. Oh, we got a little drippage right now. That was it. So, do you know which tank you're on?
Yeah, should be the front tank now, the main tank.
And that's the tank that you're putting gas in?
That's the tank I put gas in, correct.
How much gas did you put in so far? You didn't put over half of what we have, right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, maybe,
So-
maybe 1 gallon.
Okay, go ahead and go more, but don't go over half of what you have. Does
Gotcha.
that make sense?
Yep.
So far I'm getting nothing.
Nothing. Nothing under the truck either.
I'm gonna try blowing this again. Can't push anything through there. All right, so I'm just gonna go forward and put the fuel filter in,
Okay.
and then we'll just crank it and see if it starts pulling fuel. Sound like a plan?
Sound like a plan, man.
All right. So I can see that from there. Okay, so I also
proof is
need
on.
my sample bottle again. So I'm going to have you crank it until I start seeing, actually, Chris, you can look right there. Start seeing fuel come out of there. Before it comes, I should do that before it comes out of here. So we should be okay. You know, the distributor creates spark and the fuel's right here, but it should be good.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and crank it. All right, stop. You just don't want to go too long. Go ahead and
Gotcha.
crank it again. Okay. Okay.
Nothing?
No. You sure you're on the right tank?
I was just going to say, let me flip it.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
I'm on the right tank now.
Do it again. All right. That's not looking too bad.
No.
Let's go ahead and give it some more cranks until it starts coming out up here.
It's not pumping very much. Hasn't filled the filter yet.
Okay.
No, it's not. No more's coming up now.
Do it a couple more.
We're going to put some in the other tank?
Actually, just put more in that tank or we don't know what tank we're on, do we? Damn it.
I'm thinking I'm on the right one. But from what I remember, the main tank is this front one.
The main tank should be the cab one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cab one. And that's what it said, main.
Yeah, nothing's happening when you do that.
Okay.
And now nothing's happening on that.
One of the problems in the switch.
Or is there even enough fuel in it? You know, 2 gallons in a big tank like that. I wonder if it's even picking it up yet.
Slight downhill,
Right?
and it's got a rake in the back of the truck. Dump it all in one tank?
Yeah, I'm thinking that was the one that had fuel in it. So
Okay.
Wrong tank.
you got nothing.
Try this again. Try the switch.
All right, so hold on. So we're gonna just hit it with some starting fluid.
See if it'll pull.
Yeah. So it's gonna fire up momentarily.
Gotcha.
You could fill the bowl on the carburetor.
Yeah. Well, you already dumped all the gas. All right, go ahead. pulled. Good. Still nothing. Which side do you have the?
On the main, same one I put all the tank in. What you said was pulling before.
Okay. There is some fuel in the filter now. Go ahead. It's just not pumping though. Go ahead. All right, go ahead, start it. Go ahead. Try the other tank just for the hell of it.
Okay.
Even though we didn't put anything in that one, right? Right. Good. Oh, there we go.
Is it pumping?
Good.
I think the switch is not good.
Go ahead.
The switch in between, halfway.
But don't start it yet.
Don't start. Do not start.
All right, go ahead. It's definitely doing something at least this time. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. And then nothing again.
Yeah, I think it's in the switch.
Shouldn't it just be a ball switch though?
I don't know. It should be, but if it's fully,
But why did we get some and then not get some?
that's what I'm wondering. Keep wiggling that thing back and forth.
Okay, whatever, you just did that and it like spit a little bit. That was weird. Does it feel mechanically like something's moving internally of the switch? It doesn't just feel like the handle is moving, that's it though, right?
No, it feels like there's something,
Okay.
connected.
Right. Try it again. One more time on this one and then we'll switch it again. All right, switch it. All right, go ahead. One more time. Go ahead. Nothing, either way. That's weird. When you do that first time, I get a squirt. Can you bang on it or anything? Is it
I can get to it, kind of.
exposed underneath?
Oh yeah.
We want to tap on it.
I wonder if the fuel lines coming from the tank are f***ed up.
What do you see?
Well, there's
I doubt if they would collapse internally.
I just wonder if they're full of crap.
We can tap on it. I meant that down at the. Can you see the switch from underneath the truck?
Yep.
All right. Well, one says off and the other says main. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now it's to the off position. Go ahead and bang on it. Did you spray it with WD? Is that why it's wet?
No, I think that's fuel.
Okay, now we'll run the other side again. Is it fuel? It's moving easier now. And I think it's moving further than it was. All right, let's go back up front, try that again. And then we'll do the swapping back and forth again. See if it feels different to you. It felt like it was different to me.
Yeah, a little easier. Yep, a little easier. Still starting and stopping in the same position.
Go ahead. See, I got a handful of squirts at first. Do it again. And then nothing. I got nothing getting up to this bottle yet. All right, turn it back the other direction.
It's weird.
It is weird. And then it squirted again. Every time you move it over like that, it squirts. All right, go ahead.
Makes me wonder if there's something in those lines there.
Got a bunch of squirts that time. I gotta grab my other can. Go ahead. And then nothing. I don't know how it works. I thought it was just a ball socket, just, you know, opening one
I was
port.
saying what the hose is going into the switch.
Good. See, initially there's a whole bunch. Good. It's still got nothing up here. Good.
Switch it again.
No, because it's bubbling and squirting every time you start it. Go ahead. Nothing. All right, swap it, and we'll do that again.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Nothing.
It's going to be every step of the way. You got it easy when she started right away. That's how they get
That was the teaser, yeah.
Yeah,
Here you go.
that's
The first one's free.
Yep.
The old teaser. And it was such a nice tease at the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's how they get you, dude.
How much of that fuel line do we still have there, Chris? The one that's by the tools?
By the tools, still
Maybe a foot, a little over.
Okay, so we got enough for me to take this line completely off. I'll need the dikes. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to close that. Right now I'm going to see if I open this valve, if the fuel is actually getting to the supply fuel line from the tank. And it is not. Because you tapping on that one fuel line, it felt like it was this one that it was doing that.
Yeah. Are you able to blow through that this direction?
No, not from this angle. I'm gonna take them both off right now. Let me put this long piece of hose on, Chris, then I might be able to blow through.
Okay.
But we have all that connected, so I don't know if...
Well, you should be able to see something in the filter.
Possibly, yeah. I was able to blow through this.
You're definitely moving that hose.
Okay, so what's happening when I blow through that? Can
Go
you
for
see
it.
the filter?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I hear it, and I can see some movement.
Okay, so it is at this valve.
Can you bypass it? Just go straight to the tank?
But, can I go straight to the tank?
You have to go
Well, the
get
tank, oh, I can, yes. So what I need to do, all right, yeah, let me try that. I see what you're saying. Let me see.
Can you blow it backwards into the tank?
Without getting a mouthful of gas.
Oh, yeah. None of that's going to be the way we want it to work out. Okay, so I'm barely got this hose off right now, and it's wet, so I think it is going to, no, nothing's coming out. And that's before the valve.
Yeah.
Before the valve.
Yep, so let me try this. So I'm going to do something different here.
That should be full flow right now.
Okay, so I'm blowing into the cab tank, and I have no, it will not blow at all. So we really only have one other option.
Pull the tank.
No. For you to go get more gas, and we put it in the other tank. And see if we can get it to suck from that one.
Take off the other
I still
one
have
and
some gas
blow
here.
into the other tank.
I still have some
I did. That one blows freely.
Okay, I have gas right here.
How much?
Over a gallon. Gallon and a half.
You want to put? How about this, Dave? Let's drop a hose into the gas can and see if we can get it running off of that.
Okay. So, yes, so we'll do it that way. So I'm going to put it back to that main rail. At the filter, you can see movement, right? If I'm blowing on.
Go for it. Yes.
Okay, so yes, we'll put that directly into. Put this directly into that. So take the cap off. Okay, so let's give a little brick or something. I want to just make sure we're getting all the gas on the side. No, don't worry about it, Scott. I think it's because it's curving.
I got a break right here. No problem.
No, we're good right now. All right, let's see what happens. So what I'm gonna have you do is crank it again.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which valve it's on, or bypass the both tanks completely. Go ahead. Go ahead, crank it. I think that's working, right? Go ahead, crank it.
I don't know, dude. It doesn't seem like it's picking up anything. It's moving some stuff, but it's not filling that.
Go ahead again. There it goes.
A little bit. Very little.
But I'm still not getting anything up here.
No, it should have filled that thing already.
So unless that hose is curving up and doing something funky inside that gas can.
Let me put a brick underneath it just to...
Yeah, but I'm afraid the hose is curled up. Watch your head.
Oh, the other way, you mean?
Yeah, watch your head. I'm going to close the door here.
Okay.
So let's see if we can figure out somehow
Which
it's
way
at.
it's going.
So it's wet.
Yeah, it's all wet.
How much is in there? Okay, so that should definitely be all the way in there. There's no way from... Can we see the hose? No, can't, can we? I'd imagine that it's all the way in there.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's curved a little.
Yeah, my thought was, you know,
Oh,
worst
yeah,
case
yeah.
scenario, it's doing
Yeah.
this. But I can't see it.
But it's wet.
Yeah, it's totally wet. See, I can. It's up against the other side over here, so let's do this. All right, go ahead and put that under there. All right, so that should definitely be in the fluid.
Ready?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Still not pumping.
Bad fuel pump?
No.
I know it's brand new, but...
Yeah, no, I don't think we got a bad fuel pump. It seems to be a flow issue of some sort.
You were blowing through. I could hear it. And it was not unrestricted when you were blowing through, right? There's
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all. The only part where it's restricted is going into the tank.
Yeah.
And
There's
that's,
nothing on the ground. Oh, no, there's nothing on the ground.
It's just weird though. It gives you little spurts and then that's it.
Yeah.
So I could try taking this fuel filter off the pump again and then blow back through into that tank.
Okay.
And then I'm not going to try siphoning it. That's never good.
Can you blow through that end?
No, because you'd have to go through the
pump?
diaphragm.
Oh.
So grab that screwdriver into this guy.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so off camera, we got it started. It took 3 people, so that's why there was no camera running. But gas can, the hose was not sticking in the gas can, so I had to hold it in the gas can.
So the issue being that we have no flow from the gas tank. So I got one thing working against me here. If this starts flowing,
So you're aware.
okay, so let's because right now that's the hose off of the gas tank inlet, and I got nothing flowing. Oh, there's a 90-degree turn here. This ain't gonna work. You know what else I could try? Let's test this valve by putting the hose on in different positions and moving the valve and see if I could blow through. And then maybe we just put fuel like we talked about in the other tank and see what happens. Okay, so I'm taking this off of here. So right now,
You gonna try and blow to the filter?
no. Okay, where's that at right now?
Okay, I just moved it about a quarter of the way.
That's not doing anything. Okay, so that. Okay, so right now, is that full swing to that direction, whatever you just went
No,
to?
that's straight up, straight ahead.
Okay, go the direction you were just going, continue. Okay, so that's full blow through from what would be the main tank through the valve to the feed line. Okay, so now, let me take it off of here. Okay, now go all the way to the other, swing it all the way the other way. Now that is from the side tank to the main feed line.
And that going through.
So now we should be able to put gas in the
If we put gas in the bottom tank or the back tank, and if all's working right, it should supply to the feed line. Because I can blow through that line going to the tank, and then I can blow through that. So the valve is working.
Okay.
Right now the issue is we have zero flow from this
From
tank
the main tank.
to the nipple down here at the bottom where the fuel line connects to the valve.
Suggesting there's some shit in there.
Yes. So I can't get this to do a 90-degree.
Gotcha.
If we had something a little thinner, maybe.
A little more malleable, a little more flexible.
Yeah, because I just can't get that to go around the corner. Let me take off this this squiggly end and see if maybe it'll work.
Yeah, maybe do a pre-bend and see if it can.
But then I can't get it in straight. So let's just. No, it's just too stiff. Oh, where did I go? Oh, I did get around that turn a little bit. But I still got nothing flowing out, and with the amount of gas that we put in there, it should have shown something.
Dump in what you got. We'll get some
Okay,
more.
so I went that far, which means I got around the turn, but I can't go any further. Either from cloggage or from just plain on not being able to do it. I'm only able to go that
Okay,
far.
it's just stopping
Yeah. All right, so yes, let's get gas for this tank.
for the back tank.
I'm going to put all new hose on from this tank to the valve and from this valve to the main feed line.
Okay.
Okay.
To the back tank.
To the back tank.
And you're set to the back tank now.
As far as the valve goes, let's verify that again.
And then just don't touch the valve after that.
Correct. We are set on that tank. Yes.
Okay, so do not touch the valve.
Right. Chris, I need that blade screwdriver again. Carburetor seemed like it was tuned good. So go for it. No, not picking it up. Nope.
Running off what's in the bowl.
Yeah.
Still nothing?
Now there's just a trickle in the filter. Maybe it is.
Maybe it's so full? No. It's not full.
No. But maybe it's picking up just enough. It's pumping now.
Right, the tank just needs more gas in it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think it is. But it's picking up just enough.
Yeah. Tiniest amount.
think it needs to build. Don't think it needs to build pressure either. If I had the cap on it or something.
Nope. All right. Why don't you shut it off?
I don't want to shut it off. It's running.
I know, but oh, it is full of coolant. I didn't remember if we had coolant or water in it or not. Look, it's got no extra noises happening.
Other than that exhaust leak.
So, like I said, I want to see if we can get it to engage in gear.
That's a little scary. No brakes.
All right, let's see
Fire
if it engages. So just at an idle. Does it have an e-brake?
Yep.
Is the e-brake on?
On.
Put it on.
On.
Okay.
Get in that thing.
Get ready. Maybe put your beer down. Maybe get ready to shut it off if it totally lurches on you.
I'm gonna put it in reverse.
You want to hit the house or my van? Which would you rather hit?
The house.
Really? It engaged. Go to drive. It engaged.
There it is. It's forward gear.
Yeah. Go back to reverse. It's engaging.
There we go. That wants to.
That's awesome. It's engaging.
Now do a power brake.
All right, put it back in park and I'll check the, all right, we're running out of gas now. All right, so we're out of gas now.
That's kind of cool.
That's way cool.
She's coming back.
All right, I want to see what this tank looks like.
Should have checked to see if the gas gauge has moved at all.
Oh, true, we didn't look at that, did we? Where's the lever to?
That's a good question. I was sitting there thinking that when you were like, where the hell?
Because this one should be for the slide forward and back.
It's got to be on this side.
Yeah, you would think. It would be stupid if it was on the other side only.
Okay, well,
You'd have to sit in it to do that. We should crawl through and open the other side and we'll fiddle on both sides there. Oh, that's right.
some jackass parked it too close.
That's right. Jump inside and see if you can just slide the whole seat forward.
Oh
Spill your beer.
no! I just ripped the seat more.
All right, go forward. All right. Yeah, it's right there on top. If we could get... Oh, here's the feed line right here. So it does pick up from the top. Yeah, let's see if we can get this thing... Oh, you know what? This does not tilt.
Seat does not tilt?
No, it's got a bolt right here.
No, it's got to tilt. I'm almost positive I remember tilting it.
Come look at this. You'll see what I'm talking about. Can you grab me that light, Chris? Are you a flashlight?
Oh, right here.
Yeah. See that? Oh, it's got to be pushed. No, it's solid. No, that has to be unscrewed for it to... Oh, what is that? No, that's... See? It's bolted right there. So is there one on the other side, though? There is. And we can't get that door open over there. Because I could take this out, and then we could tilt it forward. That's silly that you can't tilt it forward.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think we can get our arm down in there to take that? Let me get this one out. I think it's a Torx, isn't it?
They have Torx back there?
I was gonna say probably an Allen, isn't it?
Let me see.
Man, I just put my elbow through the fucking seat.
Yeah, that sucks. But you know what? That was inevitable.
It
You
is.
just-
It is crispy. That's the thing. When it went through, I just felt it go. There's no pliability anymore. Is there something I can spray on it, you know, to soften it back up.
Okay, so I'm going to take this bolt out here, and then let's see if we can just reach our arm down on the other side.
Okay.
And see if we can get that to tilt up, and then we can access.
Is it coming out?
I need the tool.
Let me.
Do what?
Yep, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, okay, so that's what we need.
Did it just pull out?
No, it unscrewed,
Okay.
but I gotta unscrew the other side.
Okay.
Can you unscrew, roll down the other window?
Yeah, possibly. Actually, since you're there, Scott. And if you take the pressure of you leaning on it off of it, it might go easier. Whew. Okay, so the fuel is all the way to there for some reason.
Yeah, these speakers rock, dude.
Oh. That just does not feel good. Okay, so
Did you feel a bunch of shit breaking up?
it's hard to tell. So what I need to do now is go back underneath, take that hose off again, blow through this, and someone's gonna have to let me know if there's stuff coming out of there. I'm gonna grab my tools and my thing again.
Yep, definitely hear it.
So take the coat hanger, see how the fluid is all the way to the top of that fitting, but it's weird we had no flow. Does that feel weird to you?
I'm sending it down into the tank, right?
Yeah, I think so, but it's got to go through the sock first. So let's pull that sending unit out. Can you move that speaker? I think it's just thumb screws.
Looks like
See if that's
quarter inch, 3/16 maybe.
Oh, okay. That one's too big then.
Too big.
You know what? This is only going to be the sending unit. This isn't going to be any type of pickup.
Of course, that gasket will be $47.
Out of production since 1973. Now, I actually think I have
See?
one.
That is all it is. Oh.
What do you got there?
Beyond syrup.
What the hell is that?
This is all ooey gooey. Maybe that's supposed to be on there, but. All right, so that's that.
Can you see down in
I'm
there?
not sure yet. Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't look bad. So why? So what does this go into? Where's that wire. Here it is.
Well, the black stuff's coming off on my hand when I touch it. So that
Good thing you're not licking it.
can't be good.
I think I broke through the barrier. I need to get my mirror now.
It's just the float for the level, for the gauge.
Yes, but I don't know if,
What that
yeah.
stuff is.
I thought at first it was just that the fuel had just turned to a
Goopy.
yeah, but that's some sort of cap on there for some reason.
Yeah, and it's.
And maybe that's what's deteriorated. The black is supposed to cover the whole
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, I'm getting it all over my hands.
Ugh.
So that's going to be in the tank.
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes down. The tube is submerged. So let's see.
And you just broke through it.
Not all the way.
Is there a filter on the bottom of it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out what that is on the bottom. It's not a filter, but there's some sort of something there, but I can't make out what it is. And I think I'm fighting another 90 degrees. Well, the good thing is that time all the fuel went down.
Okay. Does it look like there's more fuel in it than we put in?
Yeah, it shouldn't be the top.
No, it's nowhere near the top. But this tube was full.
It was.
It still seems like there's...
You're breaking through.
But I'm just going around turns, I think. I thought I broke through at first. It's not coming out the bottom yet. But I have another 90-degree turn down there that I don't know if I can make. So the other thing I guess I could do is put this back on and then blow from the bottom again. No, I still can't blow through.
So it's still clogged.
Still wet?
Still clogged then.
Yeah, but we know it's not the pipe, so it's the tube inside the tank.
Meaning the tank's got to come out.
No, we're not. You give up too easy.
We're all doomed. The sky's falling.
It's over. It's over. Just scrap it, man.
Yeah, my price offer went down now.
I'll give you $50.
I'll give you 50 to take it away.
Dude. Can I have my 50 back?
My pocket. Sorry.
I'm good for it.
I'll reach for it. Don't think I won't, dude.
You know what to grab there.
Okay.
Not the 50. You gotta admit, this guy likes a challenge, doesn't he?
Who, me?
Yeah.
This is fun. Am I the only one enjoying this?
Oh, I'm enjoying it. Where's my beer? I'd enjoy it a little more.
So one of two things is looking like it's happening to me. Oh, you know what? This might be a 3-person job here. I'm gonna see if I can knock whatever's on the end of that tube off, but I need the light to be held while I'm holding the mirror. So unless I can do this, hold on, I don't want to have to yell at you, like my kid when he's trying to hold the. Okay, so there's the tube. So I need the flashlight held right there, and I need to take this from this side. Nope, you're good. There's no. I don't have an orientation yet.
Every classic Ford truck owner watching this video is going, oh yeah, yep,
That's
how
you
it's
do it.
done.
Okay, now you're way off. You need to be more over here now. Okay. All right, that's not helping. Let me see if I can feel for it. There's the tube. I'm feeling that. All right, so.
Riveting entertainment.
If we took out the back window, I could.
You can open the back window.
Oh, shit. Did not know it was a slider. That's right. It was a camper special.
Yep.
Oh, but I put that in.
Oh, God, that helps so much.
Put that in when I took the camera out.
Every option is necessary.
Still not enough because it comes up forward here.
Can you see it from the bed? Go in the bed.
I just don't understand what's on the end of that tube. So you know that black stuff that's on the end of that
Float?
Yeah.
that's what it looks like is at the bottom of this tube.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Not
it
a big-
sucked it
not
up.
a big surprise.
Yeah.
Sucked it up.
So does anybody else want to look at this and see what I'm talking about?
Got a second opinion on it?
So
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, I see a big black blob.
mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, and see, after touching it,
Yep.
I got it all on my fingers.
So
If I can easily remove it from that on my fingers, that shit's swimming around in the tank.
So most likely you're going to need a float. Since that one has got the goo on it.
At least this tank looks somewhat easy to remove.
oh yeah. But it would be so nice to just be able to clear that. Yeah. Exactly what it looks like. I think that float had 2 pieces of that rubber stuff on it. The other half is right there. I got one other thing I could try. We're doing a roto-rooter. Let me rephrase that in case there's any trademarks. We're doing
A wire rooter.
yes. Let's see if I can get it going fast enough to create sparks.
Oh, yeah.
Farther now?
I think that just went further in. I can't get that. Alright, so one more thing to try real quick. I'm going to try to blow right here at the fitting. I don't know if I can get a seal on it though.
Yeah, it's blowing through.
I hear bubbling.
Yeah. So and you blew through that hose.
I'm totally hearing the bubbling in the tank.
Oh yeah, I want to see what it looks like now. See if that piece went away. Someone else wants to blow it, I could look, or if someone wants to look. Oh yeah.
Came off of the tube.
Oh, totally.
So where is it?
Show your light down there.
Is that the tube right
Yeah.
there? All right, you look at that and tell me how much air is coming out of there. Does it look like it's a free flow?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't get it. Damn it. No.
Well, here, I can shine the light on this side, and then you should be able to see it through there.
Maybe. Yep.
Can you see?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Totally.
Oh, bubbling like crazy. Like mad.
Fully cleared. So where did that thing go? That wad?
It's still in the tube. If I suck up a little bit, it gets stuck.
Yeah, I see it.
Now it's harder for me to blow because I sucked it in.
Yep. It's still down
It's
there.
right there at the tube. Yep.
Yep.
How do we get that tube out?
That wad.
Is it moving at all?
No.
And then we could use the drill again too. If we need to.
Right back down the drain. Who else gives you these kind of camera angles? I'll tell you what.
My 90's too big. I won't fit in the hole.
Really?
That's
Get the light back down there.
now.
If you throw some light down there, I can tell you if you're doing something.
Is that light working?
Yeah. Hard to say.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Did you pull a bunch out?
Look at that.
Oh, you sure did. Oh, you sure did. Let me see if I can film that.
I need a rag to wipe all this off.
All right. Let me get you one.
Yeah.
Got one?
Pull that off.
Oh, shit. Total goo. All right.
Yeah, I can see it spinning.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much of that shit there.
Huh?
There's a lot.
There's so much of it there.
It's not as bad. Let me do the blow hard again.
Oh, it's just fucking goo, man.
I got it more stuck now.
That is incredible.
No, there's a lot of that there still.
I cannot blow through it again.
Yeah. Wow.
You superheated it up and it's sealed.
Yeah. Man.
Better than JB Weld.
Yeah, no kidding. What is that?
Better than Flex Seal.
Better than Gorilla Snot.
Yeah, it's not bubbling or nothing.
I'm waiting for it to blow just like a big bubble.
Yeah. Nothing.
Not an air bubble, but a like a balloon bubble.
Blue,
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing.
Nope.
Wow. All right.
Right, so I guess we figured that out.
Well, we learned something.
Yeah, the tank's coming out.
So
Yeah.
it was. I bet you this was over the whole thing, and for whatever reason, I bet you it was a two-piece. I'm guessing,
Yeah.
and the other half is what that is down in there.
Right.
I mean, that's just speculation.
Yeah, that was part of the float. Plastic, and it just got eaten away. Sucked in.
You can feel. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, and then this right here. Where's your leg go?
Yeah.
So this is what it is. It's just like this.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
rubbery.
Gooey.
So it's just not.
It's right there at the bottom of the fill tank too.
Yep.
So that's where we're at. We've got it started up. We've got the carburetor rebuilt. We've got a new fuel pump installed. We've got a new fuel filter in line. But we've got the fuel tank clogged. So the fuel tank is probably going to have to come out and be boiled. We've already got new parts on the way, a new fuel float, and then we're on to the next bit of this. So stick around, make sure you like and subscribe because there's obviously more coming. We've got the brakes to go through, guarantee that the fuel system is working, get this thing running under its own power. Definitely going to be changing some more stuff under the hood, and you're going to see this thing drive out of its resting place where it's been sitting for the last 16 years. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next one.